Right, this is Mayfu bus station. Now what you'll be looking at besides of there, all this pretty much is, how can we say, typical for Hong Kong. Get buses and stuff literally everywhere. Now these things are massive. You look at the size of the wheels, it's a triple axle bus. They're all air conditioned, all mostly new. And Hong Kong is just full of life, it really is. What we're going to need to do is go over the outside, yeah? Okay. I believe a lot of the bodywork is done by Alexander Dennis, which, for the nerds amongst you, is a company based in Scotland, but they've got like manufacturing facilities in New Zealand, stuff like that. But we can go whilst it's showing green, and a little man, static green. If it starts to flash, get over there quick, it won't stop for you. Those are where railings once were. So what we're doing now, hopefully to find some breakfast. That's a bus driver. Someone with bad temper. There we go. And that's us. When we came in from the airport, that's a drop-off point. That's some sort of Catholic church. Speed camera. There's a slip road that comes in off the motorway. That's the MTR station. Now sadly that used to be a Bank of China branch, but they've been knocking 7 bells out of them. That's all boarded up. Still open. No thank you, thank you. Right, this is like the local mall. There's several of them. This is the best one we've found so far. And we come here to 7-Eleven. We're going to stock up on water, grab our breakfast. The intention is to get to Macau today. That's the main point of the journey. Very nice. That's 7-Eleven. This is McDonald's. Lychee Cop Garden, which is like split with Mayfu. Not quite sure what that's all about, but there we go. We're selling ice cream. Right, anyhow, so that we don't upset the locals, I'm going to end it here. Right, the Macau Zhuhai Bridge. This is the terminus for departures to Macau. As you can hear, we're near the airport. One of these huge buses coming in again. Here we are. Brilliant. What we're going to be doing now, I will probably get a shot, or hopefully get a shot when we're on the actual bridge going over. Longest land bridge in the world. But, hopefully, excuse my furry friend, it's quite a windy day, so to avoid any wind noise, I've actually going to be using this quite a lot really. Hopefully it will enhance the sound. Maybe not, who knows, we'll find out. But it's a lovely day. Just got WhatsApp enabled on my phone by Simon. Really good deal on the data sim. Yeah, we're loving it. So far, we've not really had any negative experiences. Simon's smiling a lot, which is always a good sign. And as I say, we are really in the zone at the moment. But yeah, look around, look at what you see. Next stop, immigration or emigration, I don't know what you would call that. And then the happy bus over to Macau. Right, signing off. Eventually.
Fasten your seatbelt and take care of your children. We hope you enjoy your trip.
Right, we're on the road to, the bridge to Macau. I'm going to play this for a while so you can see what we're seeing, which is amazing. Those huge mountains in the background there on Lantau Island. Now, along the bridge you drive on the right, but when you get to Macau, even though it was an ex-Portuguese territory, they drive on the left. Peculiar, I know, but that's the way it is. But if I see anything worth mentioning, I'll carry on. But apart from that, I'll let you see what we're seeing. Plane's taking off from Hong Kong Airport. Air-conditioned bus. Got to keep right in the tunnel apparently, so there is a stretch of tunnel to allow ships and stuff to pass by, but most of this is bridge. The longest bridge in the world apparently at the moment. I think the Chinese government is thinking of an even larger bridge, but you have to do your own research on that. Ambient noise is obviously the predominant passenger population are Cantonese speaking Chinese. We understand that Portuguese is not that widely spoken in Macau, but the street names and various other official signs are Portuguese, possibly English and traditional Chinese. Take us a while before we clear the Lantau Island, but as I say, looks like we've got a better tunnel coming up. I'm very impressed. That must have cost billions. Maybe we paid for it, I don't know. Possibly as a parting gift, we perhaps built the airport, I don't know. A parting gift, I should say. But yeah, this is interesting. So a short stretch of tunnel before we get onto the main route. And look there, we've got a Chinese plated car as well as a Hong Kong registration. They have to have registrations in both jurisdictions to be able to drive there. And if they want to drive in mainland China, they're quite welcome to. If you visit the YouTube channel Shuju or Keiichi Dashen, you'll see why. loads of construction going on. And so you can gauge a country's wealth and continued prosperity by the amount of cranes you see. There's loads of them. There's a cable car there. I believe it goes up to, there's a Buddhist monument. And I think the only way you can reach it is by that cable car, Lantau Island. It's like the cargo area for Hong Kong Airport. Yeah, freight terminal. FedEx and you name it. Yeah, so far we've not had any real negative issues in Hong Kong. People are extremely pleasant on the whole. They'll make time for you even though they're very, very busy. As I was saying, perhaps in an earlier video, we were trying to catch the the bus to Central Peak yesterday. And we were actually outside Wan Chai fire station. I asked a local gentleman if he knew how we would get to the bus stop for that. And I think he missed his own bus whilst he was looking at his app on his phone to try and figure it out for us. He was being overlooked by a young lady of similar age to him. I don't think he knew her at all. And she tried to assist as well. But in the end, as I say, we reached an agreement. They told us to walk to another stop, and I left them both talking to each other. So maybe the marriage is on me. Who knows? But yeah, all that aside, it can be difficult to navigate without any data, and even then, as I say, it sometimes can get tricky. But the locals are only too happy to help out. And as I say, it's always a nice thing when you've got people taking time in their busy lives to help out. Probably annoying foreigners. But here we are, we're going on to the main drag now. And we think the journey is going to take somewhere in the region of 40-45 minutes, or hopefully less. But as I say, we'll confirm that at a later point in another video. I'll leave this running for a minute or two and then that will be that. As I say, it's so very impressive. Would you see Disney over there? What it is? Yeah, Disneyland, or Disney, I've got a complex on Lantau Island. Obviously, not having any young kids, it's not really the done thing for an adult to be visiting that, unless of course you're American. Well, apparently it's an accepted part of life, but there you go. But yeah, totally impressed. China is the future. Showing the West how to do it. Look at that shimmering water over there. Lovely bays. Although there's 7+ million people living in Hong Kong, you can still find areas that are virtually untouched. Well, to the eye. Undersea tunnel. Length 6.225 meters. 6.25 kilometers. Brilliant, isn't it? Get Wi-Fi in here as well. Oh, not Wi-Fi, phone signal. Okay, this is Macau, or one part of it. Very noisy place, but just like Hong Kong, full of life. We had to pay $6 Hong Kong each to travel by bus from the port into what we consider to be like the main town area. Now what we're going to try and do now is buy a local bus pass, which probably is going to be a lot of money for little use, but it's a souvenir and it saves us having to break up any more money. But there we go. This is what we're seeing so far. Well, guy in his souped up moped. Got Hong Kong style street lamps or traffic pedestrian crossings. That same noise which is everywhere. And now we're going to walk on and see what we can see. I'll show you a little bit more. We'll go from there. Now that is a massive drop, which must come in really handy when it rains. Phones. Pretty good. Get a bit of a wind at the moment. I don't think you pick much up, so I'm using my sound recorder. There's a Mannings there. They're usually good for passes and things. What we're after, as I say, is a Macau pass, which is the bus pass, which makes life easier. As I said, we won't get much use out of it. Why not? Yeah, Mannings is more of a Boots come Superdrug CVS type thing. Quite dear though. Yeah, they don't use double deckers here. Never mind, I'll get over it. The wet market. Sorry, have you seen the 7-Eleven around? Okay. Yeah, a little bit more frantic than Hong Kong on first appearance, but probably isn't. If only you could smell what I can smell. It's like 1,000,001 Chinese restaurants, all cooking at the same time. Very nice. No idea what that is, some sort of market. But on the agenda is Portuguese egg tart, which is basically a glorified custard tart, but it's a local delicacy. Try some of that. Pretty good. Smoking right by these gas canisters, always a good thing. Oh, whoa, whoa! Traffic accident. Yeah, we're in China. Caught in the act. Look what Ming, naughty guy. Yeah, a bit risky here, I think. Yeah, typical of what we've got. Now this might be local currency. Sort of stuff they have. No prices on that, but there are on these. Individual listings. They do have rules against knockoff stuff, so it's probably local things. Oh, I'm looking forward to the size of the Macau pass. Okay. Alright, jump shop. Pretty good. Okay. It's looking more like the old town here. Sorry about that shop noise. Pretty good. Whoa. Haircut time. Right, so you can smell what I smell. No, I don't think that's the police station. Beer. I can fully recommend that, by the way. Right, I'm going to put this away shortly because some of them are getting weirded out by me doing this. I'm sort of correspondent type thing going on. Okay. What I'm looking for, which I'm surprised not to see, is 7-Eleven. Anyhow, that will do that. Okay, it's rolling. Alright, we just bought Portuguese egg tart. Let's see what it tastes like now. I've been banging on about it for ages. It's custard tart. Not such a generous feeling you should get at Asda's. But oh, really good. Son, cameraman's got one as well. That one, around about 60 pence. Very worth it. Yeah, so you're eating yours, huh? Fine. They're going to be seeing my son eat it. Well, I don't care. End of. Right, okay, we've been touring around Macau on foot. We had a problem where we couldn't actually find their version of the bus pass. They call it the Macau pass. But we had the help of a little Burmese lady. Little is a bit condescending, but she's a very, very pleasant lady. Saw our plight and wanted to help us out. So she led us around, literally around the houses, phoned up a few people, and eventually we found our way to a store and we bought the Macau pass. And it costs $130 each, Hong Kong, that's about £13. The pass itself costs £30, and we have $100 of credit on it, so we're hopeful to be able to tour most of Macau. We're judging that on the costs it took to get from the airport to the town centre, which was $6, so it should give us enough time to really see the sights in the area and then to get back with little problem. Any credit we've got on it we intend to use in a machine at the airport to buy a gadget or something like that from a machine. But there we have it, that's what we have at the moment. So lift the camera up a bit, Si. That's it. So there, that is what we have at this moment in time, and that's the Macau. Chinese traditional music. Okay, so that traditional Chinese thing, I don't know if we're allowed to record it. Well, we found this place. It's a temple. You might have to pause that, but you know, we're on our way to find a bus to get to near where we want to get to. But we thought this place was pretty impressive. Big banyan tree up there. We won't go in, so we don't want to upset the locals. But we think photography might not be allowed. Okay. Taking some shots of some iconic scenes. Right then, we've got it rock. Now, I wouldn't mind jumping in that fountain at this moment in time. Somehow I think it might get noticed. But yeah, this is cool. Very nice. That sign up there says Travessa do Rogoretta, whatever that means. Oh, you can get in! Or can you? Okay. Lots of happy people around. What we're trying to do is find a cathedral, but as I say, remains elusive. Just enjoy the ambience of central Macau. Yep. Without a colonial scene. They're trying to retain some of their Portuguese past with varying rates of success. They all speak Cantonese here and Mandarin. But yeah, pretty impressive, I think. They got some money out of Macau, but they only spend it on certain things. Oh, and here we have it. I believe that's part of what we're looking for. Okay. That's one big yucca plant. Agos de Santo Domingo. Simon doing a touristy thing. Pretty good. Cool. Right, let's press on and see what else we can see. Right, what we're going to try and do now, if we can't find the structure I was looking for, we're going to head back to the airport anyway. Any credit we've got on the Macau pass, we're going to buy pointless little gadgets. Time will tell.